is the 3pm Takeover, Radio Northern Beach's only drive-home show.
Keep it right here for a whole hour of fresh hits and entertainment for your Wednesday afternoon.
Here we go.
Hit it.
Welcome to the 3pm Takeover. I was wondering when we're going to play this song because it's been in the charts for, 8 weeks now?
Yeah, I was holding off until it got really
You wanted to see if it could really go the long miles. That was Despacito by Justin Bieber, and I don't know the rest of the people. I've never heard these other guys. Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee?
Louis Fonsi is on a few things.
Okay.
Danny Yankee, I don't know.
But incredible song. You can't
so much fun.
It just makes you want to learn salsa dancing.
But I hate that I can't sing along.
No, you can. You just got to
mumble.
You just got to mumble.
If you mumble, it's fine.
Which, to be fair, I do with a lot of songs when I don't know the lyrics. I just mumble through it. So it's fine. But I'm in such a good mood now. What a way to start the show.
More good music is coming up, including,
Excellent.
I'm so excited, brand new Coldplay that was released just a few days ago. So stay tuned for that a little bit later in the show. But before that, you are taking a little mini trip next weekend, and I'm a bit jealous.
Yeah, I'm heading off to the Blue Mountains with some girls.
Fun.
Little girly weekend away. I'm really looking forward to it. I feel like it's needed.
What do you have planned?
Not much, which I'm looking forward to. I think
cool.
there's going to be wine involved in some point and cheese.
Yeah.
I think we found a cute little I want to say teapot museum, but I could be wrong. And they do high tea and scones afterwards as well.
Oh, fun.
We found that, and from the pictures online, some of the teapots they have in their collection are ridiculous. So I'm looking forward to that. And just we found that we've got this really nice Airbnb place. We're just gonna with a log fire and hang out for a weekend.
Log fire.
Yes, I can come back fully relaxed and let you guys know how it was.
It is going to be freezing.
I know. I'm so excited.
So excited.
All mollies. I'm going to bring out my beanie, scarf.
If you have a log fire, it's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely.
Just interesting. Some of my favourite day trips from Sydney, actually all of them are colder than being in Sydney.
Oh, really?
Which makes them far more fun to go to in winter because it's it's extra wintry, but because it's equipped for winter, there's lots of log fires and it's always really warm.
That's what I love about the Blue Mountains is that when you do go there in the middle of winter, everyone's like, but it's so cold. They're like, yeah, but they're actually, equipped for it. They actually have log fires. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. So I went to the Blue Mountains last winter and I don't think I have been since then.
Really?
No.
You might have to get up there.
So it's more of a winter thing.
So where are your favourite little getaway places then?
Well, thinking of the Blue Mountains, I love to go to Lura, which is very close, so out that way, out past Penrith. And it's really fun. It's a cute little town and it's really close to Katoomba, which is really good because you can go to the Carrington Hotel and have high tea there.
Is it the fancy one that's on the cliff?
Yeah. It's upper slope slightly, which is a lot of fun, which is really cool. The other place which is always good, which I think everybody likes, is Bowral. Same thing, so down.
It's only 2 hours south, so.
Yeah, south, or even, a little less than, I don't know. When I drive, it's not 2 hours, but that's probably because I'm driving.
When I drive, it's 2 hours. Some of us stick to the speed limits.
But it's a really nice place as well. It's very similar to Lura, actually. And also that way is Berry.
I love Berry.
Berry is so nice.
The donut shop in Berry. Oh.
I've never been to a donut shop there, I don't think.
Are you kidding me? That's the thing you go to Berry for. You go to that cool glass shop and you go to have donuts.
I know the glass shop.
You have to go to get donuts in Berry.
Oh my gosh. I've had donuts there.
We clearly need to go there. Live broadcast from the donut shop in Berry.
All this time I didn't know there were donuts in Berry, good donuts.
The first time I went was when I was in high school with, or maybe even before that, with my church youth group, and we went and the day trip was to go get donuts in Berry.
Oh,
and I've always known it since then.
That's always really fun. I love that. It's really, really tasty. I think the other place, if I had to pick somewhere that is just as good, is slightly outside of Berry. There's one more suburb. I can't remember what it's called. It also begins with M. It's not Mittagong. It's another one.
Oh.
And they have a really...
Mossvale?
It's not Mossvale. It's a different one, but there's a massive manor house that you can go and you can stay in. And they also run these really cool weekend getaway things. And it's a murder detective thing. You've got to
like a whodunit.
Like a whodunit type. Ooh. They do a whodunit weekend in winter.
Oh my goodness,
it's
that's cool.
Very cool. Way too cool.
Literally and metaphorically.
I don't know if they actually still do it, but they used to do it.
That's so awesome.
10 years ago.
Have you ever been to one?
A while ago. I haven't. My parents have. Ooh. It's no children allowed.
Oh.
So I couldn't go back then, but
well, if it still runs, you should definitely go. Yeah.
Yes. But I do want to go to Berry now that I know that I missed out on
they're really good donuts.
So there we go.
Yeah. But if you guys have some favourite day trips away from Sydney, please let us know because I'm always keen to get away for the weekend. But we're going to head into some more music now. We have the new, is it new? New Liam Payne song?
Fairly
Newish?
new. Fairly new.
It's new enough.
Another One Direction have gone solo.
Yeah, but they all have, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But, you know.
This is Liam Payne with Quavo. Is that how you say his name?
Quavo.
I'm so cool and down with the kids.
Quavo.
This is Strip That Down. Guys, enjoy. We'll catch you after this.
This is the 3 Him Takeover with Hope and Victoria. Welcome back to the show. That was brand new, or fairly new, Liam Payne with Strip That Down. It's a good song. Victoria doesn't think so.
I don't like it.
I think so, but I matter because I choose the music. It's fine.
I can only make requests, but turns out I can't veto. I think maybe it's one of those songs I just need to listen to more, but I don't want to listen to it more.
I don't listen to the lyrics. I just kind of...
Oh, see, I'm really into lyrics. So
sometimes
I will listen to lyrics of a song more often than not. So.
Oh, yeah, I sort of do.
Guys, during that song we were discussing, what is the past tense of grind? I think it's ground.
But not in the... You have to give it some context. In the sense of nightclub dancing, not coffee making.
So in that song, he says, what is it? Let's grind on me, because like, club dancing. And I think... And I said, I don't think I've ever ground. And I've said that's incorrect. I'm pretty sure that would be the correct past tense.
I think it's grinded when you're dancing.
But grinded doesn't sound correct.
Do you know what past tense word I hate?
What?
I hate when people say, I dove in. I'm like, no, you dived. You didn't dove, you dived. It kills me.
I don't know if I've ever used it, but I'm going to use it from now on just to annoy
but
you.
What would you say, though, if you were saying... I dived into the water and something. You wouldn't say I dove.
I'd probably say I dove in.
Oh, I hate the word dove. It's weird.
I just dove right in.
You dived.
No, dived is not correct.
Dived is correct.
It doesn't feel correct.
Well.
Anyway. We'll put that aside on a very, very different note, guys. Hope, you've got a little list for us to go through. A listicle, if you will. I speak internet lingo.
It is a listicle, actually. So I'm just thinking, right now, as it is, we have just hit 18 months of full-time work.
Oh my goodness.
18 months in the office.
Have we not felt it?
Exactly, which is why I have this little listicle of things that happen to you when you work in an office job and you spend like way more time in the office than you do in any other location, including basically your own house.
Oh, it's so true. Yeah.
I had this little thing. Okay, number 1 is so true. Obsessing over lunch. Lunch never really used to be a thing, but now you just wait for 12:30 or you wait for 12 or like the time that is appropriate to eat your lunch so you can get up and just go. Do you find that?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, I do. I'm like 11:15. Still can't get up. Still can't go out. Have to look like I'm working.
No, I don't have that, but I understand what you mean. Like I know people in the office who are very much like can't wait for their lunch break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like that.
Yeah. You're one of them.
Okay, another one that's really good is saying thanks so much for no reason.
Oh my gosh, so often in emails.
Yeah, it's so true. It says all the time. So you sign emails with that, or if you're the only one that's doing something, or even if someone's annoying you or they're an obstacle to you getting your work done, you're always like, it's fine, thanks so much.
Yeah. No worries, thanks heaps.
Because you can't appear rude. You can't appear like you're not a team player.
Yep.
Even when you want to punch them.
Heaven forbid that you are not a team player.
Team player, like, kills me. It's like the biggest word for like office morale. Everyone's a team player.
We're a team, guys. I know we're just an office, we're actually a team.
Oh, when someone says that, when someone says we need to start being more of a team.
Oh gosh.
It gets to me. Okay, the next one is keeping about 60 tabs open at all times.
Oh yeah.
I feel that one.
And I try and separate them by window, so I'll have like 10 tabs open in like 3 different windows and I'll be like looking for like, where is it, like flicking through all my tabs and all my windows. I need to stop doing that or get more on top of, just stick with one window open. But
what's worse is I actually do have that many tabs because I've got 2 screens and I've got a laptop screen, so I have 3 screens. So sometimes there'll be like 20 tabs on every screen. So it actually is like that many. It's so bad. Okay, the other one, this one is true. It totally throws you out of whack. Being in an office, you're either eating constantly or you're eating very rarely.
Yes, that one 100%. Some days it'll get to 2 o'clock and I go, oh, I'm starting to feel hungry. Oh, it's because I haven't like eaten since breakfast. And some days I am literally nonstop snacking, like strobe hand from the packet of whatever I'm eating to my mouth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's just like no sense of the day.
Yeah, I blame the fluorescent lighting.
All that natural lighting and natural air when you work in an office.
All that natural oxygen just get into my brain.
Yeah, all those plastic plants in my office are definitely providing lots of oxygen.
We have real plants.
I did in my old office.
Yeah, and a guy comes in to water them like once a month. It's like it's like big hose, and he like walks out, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
what just happened?
In my last office, we had that. Now we have like fake cacti. It's a bit. It's got a bit of a vibe of like eastern plants to it, and they're not real.
We've got so my desk is kind of joined with the girl next to me. Like we've set it up so it's kind of not really separate desks because a lot of the time we'll be passing papers around from working on stuff, and we have like 3 plants on our desk between us.
Oh wow, that's fun.
Which is good because often she'll water my plant because I forget to.
Does your desk just go straight into the next person, or do you have a divider?
It goes straight into the next person. We have these big like transparent coloured bits of square perspex that we've put up between it to give everyone more of a sense of divide.
Yeah.
But some of us have taken them down because we don't like them more. Because I had 2 really dark ones next to me and it felt really like closed in, and so the girl next to me felt the same way, so we took the one down between us.
I used to have white dividers and I really liked it, but at my new place we don't have any dividers and I feel so exposed. There's just computers and then flat desks.
There is that, and also if you've got like documents on the desk and the person next to you, like their documents will start sneaking over, and like how do I politely tell them to get on their side of the desk? I have that issue a lot because sometimes you spread and you're like can you just not like just, and sometimes I'll try and like really politely just kind of like, especially because where the side is, it's where my mouse is. So often I'm like knocking the documents with my mouse and I'm like, you need to move your stuff. I'm trying to use my computer.
I'm also the last desk, so nobody sits to my right. So things slide off the end of my desk into into like the common walkway. Because like, for example, like I keep a box of tissues that I used to have tucked in the corner, but now there's no corner and they always just slide off. Or someone just walks past me and takes tissue and keeps walking.
What?
I know.
That's rude.
I'm like, my tissues. Thanks so much. Don't worry. On the inside. Give them back. But anyway, the last one, which I think is, I don't know, I certainly find this in my job. I don't know if you do as much. Using acronyms. There are so many work-related acronyms or like specific acronyms to what I do that then I use when I'm not at work. And I think people know what they mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Or you just start speaking in acronyms or like business talk.
Well, I work for a publishing company and we shorten all the names of the masthead titles to just like initials. Oh, so often I'll email you say blah, 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 and you do the letters because everyone in the company knows what that means. And sometimes if I'm ever emailing from home about work, I'll like shorten and go, oh, hang on, I actually need to write out. When I was making when I was putting my portfolio together and like updating it, I was like, oh no, I actually have to write out the full word. I can't just write the initials.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, just does not. The person will be like, "What does this mean?" Like, and heaps of lingo and colloquialisms you don't realize that are like actually business jargon for the industry you're in until you're talking to someone trying to explain your job, and they're like, "I didn't understand half of those words," and you're like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was talking business. Whoops."
I learned an amazing one.
Well, you must have that with all your financial stuff.
I do, and even just in writing, it's amazing. I found out just last week. Anytime we write a story after our 9 o'clock deadline, we call it a nooner. And I never worked out, like I never knew why it was a nooner. I didn't think about it. I just accepted it. Turns out it's an abbreviation of afternoon. Like it's a story after the morning deadline. So afternoon got shortened to nooner. And now they're called nooners if you write a story after deadline.
Wait, but the deadline is the morning?
9 a.m. Yep.
Is there a second deadline in the afternoon?
No.
Oh, so it's for the next day?
Yeah, or it's just to like be published midday.
Oh.
So someone say, can you write this nooner?
Oh, that's so weird.
I never knew what nooner meant, and now I do.
Oh, the more you know.
The more you know indeed.
Wow.
Well, there we go. Anyway, we're going to move into a bit more music. This is fairly new. Again, I keep saying fairly new.
Yeah, well, we don't know when they came out.
Fairly new Katy Perry. This is Bon Appetit. Enjoy.
Welcome back. This is the 3 p.m. takeover. That was a little bit of Katy Perry. Bon appetit. She's getting all French.
I know, and she was just in Sydney a few weeks ago.
She was, yes. I did not catch up with her because her and I don't know each other personally, but she was in Sydney. She performed.
Oh, we were like really close. I saw her a few times while she was here.
Sorry. She performed on The Voice, didn't she? And did like she took over Sunrise or something.
She co-hosted Sunrise.
Yeah,
she did a couple of things.
That's kind of fun. I would like to co-host Sunrise. That'd be fun. I wouldn't want to get up early enough to co-host Sunrise, but I want to co-host Sunrise.
I was going to say, it does come with like the 2 a.m. wake up.
Yeah.
Which is pretty bad.
The pain of breakfast TV.
That must be really hard to maintain.
I think, well, it's like any routine. Once you get into it, I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah. I think it'd be hard to be the weather person because depending on where you are, it's like a different time zone. So if you're over in WA and obviously they start Sydney time, you have to be up like 3 or 4 hours earlier. But for the same time slot for Sydney, that would be really hard. You'd be like, let's look at your weather and it's pitch black outside. The sun hasn't risen yet.
Poor WA. You know when you're watching something and it's usually sports coverage, it's tennis or the Olympics or something, and then randomly in the middle they'll be like, goodbye Western Australian viewers. Yeah. Like, why are they leaving?
Or they'll be like, Western Australian viewers, please switch to 7-2 or something. Like they tell you to change channel.
Or it's something that's not East Coast. Like you'll be listening, they'll be like, hi South Australian viewers. And like, yes. Live on the East Coast where like everything is sort of suited to your time and your time only.
The other morning they did one of those ring up and if you answer the phone you get a certain amount of money, and they're like, we're calling someone in WA. And my mum, we're getting ready for work, my mum just leans out and goes, are they even awake yet? Because it's true, they're a couple of hours behind.
They are.
So yeah, I do like when they have sports things and they're like, I have to tell them like, if
goodbye
you're in,
Western Australia.
Yeah, goodbye Western Australia. It's so odd. It's like we're just like cutting them off and they're floating into the ocean. Goodbye.
Go somewhere else. Oh, but anyway, talking of Australia, talking of Sydney.
Yeah, narrow it down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where else matters, right?
That's very true.
Basically, that's just what we discussed.
Zooming into the northern beaches, guys.
Zooming straight into the beaches, in fact, CNN have compiled a list of the best beaches in Sydney. And they've got a top 20 list. And a good quarter of them are northern beaches, which is so cool. Of course they are. It's all of Sydney. And spot number 1 went to Manly.
Yes, it did.
Over Bondi. And this list was compiled with like feed-ins from like overseas as well. And people have put Manly above Bondi. In fact, Bondi didn't even make second spot.
Is it because Bondi is now just full of tourists drowning and being saved by TV people?
Maybe, but Bondi got
Bondi
second.
Rescue?
But Manly got first, which I thought was really, really cool. So I'm going to read.
I think Manly's pretty great because Manly is also like you've got like little Shelley Beach and there's sort of the two sides is the wharf side and the beach side. I don't know. It's like a very versatile, fun, accessible area.
Well, this is the thing. Shelley Beach actually made the list as well, but separate from Manly.
Separate.
Which is really cool. So the little thing about Manly says, after alighting from your 30-minute ferry ride from Circular Quay, there's a sign at Manly Wharf that reads, 5 miles from the city, a million miles from care. Aww. I always think that's really cool. I like that sign.
That's cute. I don't know. Have I ever seen that sign?
Depends if you get the ferry enough.
I don't get it very often, but clearly when I'm like getting off at Manly, I've got like stuff to do because I live in that area. I'm not like looking around at the signs.
You've not noticed it, but CNN described Manly as a cosmopolitan mall and promenade with the sight of young, hip, beautiful and sun-kissed bodies.
Well, I mean, young, hip and beautiful is the 3 adjectives I would choose for myself. So
obviously, as a Northern Beaches resident.
I mean, obviously, especially the hip bit. If you guys have ever heard me try and talk about a quote-unquote new song for me, definitely hip.
So it says a day trip here is enough reason to consider relocating to the Northern Beaches. Whether it's the beach itself or the nearby cafes, Manly is a pleasing enough place to catch a wave or simply people watch.
Nice.
Just true. So Manly made it to first place, which I thought was so cool. Went to the eastern suburbs after that. So second was Tamarama, third was Bondi. Mm-hmm. Both very nice beaches, and fourth was Bronte. So I guess
those are understandable. I'll allow it. Because we got first, I can allow the second through.
Yeah. Number 6, not Northern Beaches, but very close. Lower North Shore friend Balmoral. Yeah. Made it on. It's quite
a nice beach.
Do like Balmoral Beach.
Very nice. The 2 or 3 main sort of cafe restaurants there, they are very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The place on the corner is really nice. I really like that. Number 7 was Shelley Beach.
Nice.
So there we go. And it says if Manly gets too crowded, which is often the case, then this is your nearby destination.
It's true. You can literally walk there from Manly.
You can. And
it's
really
fun
good
to like climb around the rocks. So once you've walked from Manly, if you like follow to the other side of the beach at Shelley Beach, you can like walk around the rocks to around the headland a bit. It's kind of fun.
What's really cool about Shelley Beach as well is that you can scuba dive, but like reasonably close into the shore.
Yes.
Which is quite cool because it's very deep at Shelley Beach. So there we go.
I often see scuba divers and you're like, you seem too close to the beach.
Well, they are. Number 9, right at the northern end of the beaches, is Bilgola Beach.
Nice. You're a fan of Bilgola, aren't you?
I am a fan of Bilgola because since it's between those 2 massive rock faces. If it's a really hot day in summer and you want to go to the beach, Bilgola is about 10 degrees cooler than any other beach because it's blocked by those two massive walls.
That's
so
awesome.
if it's a really, really hot day and you want to go out but you're not a fan of super hot weather, Bilgola is your place.
Did DY Beach make the list?
DY did not make the
Because
list.
I have a special spot in my heart for DY Beach. I don't know. I think it's lovely.
It was our closest beach growing up, so I think that's why we have a thing about it. It did not make the beach list, which is sad, but North Narrabeen did.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Also quite close, North Narrabeen.
Kind of basically the same-ish area. It's that same strip.
Yeah, it's that same
interrupted by
strip.
headlands.
So yeah, 12th place on the CNN list of best Sydney beaches is North Narrabeen, number 12. Number 13 was Freshie.
Freshie, very nice.
I love Freshwater Beach. I spent so much time growing up there. That is the beach where I was a nipper.
Oh,
So
cute.
Freshwater has a bit of a special place
Little nipper hope.
for me. Number 15, Queen of the Insular Peninsula is Palm Beach.
Well, I mean, if you're there and you're like, I just want to see some home and away stars, you've got to get up to Palm Beach.
I can't believe it was 15th though. I thought it would be higher.
Yeah, that is surprising, but I guess it is just like really out of the way.
But full of celebrities. So it's all fun and
so
games.
exclusive.
No, I love
Palm Beach, and I actually really like Whale Beach, which isn't included.
I love Whale
Beach is like, I would actually say is better than Palm Beach. But
Yes.
often people don't, like, especially if it's a travel thing, a lot of people don't actually know of Whale Beach. Or they think that they think Palm Beach and Whale Beach are the same. They're very close together. So
If it was food and walking, I'd pick Palm Beach for sure. But if it's like swimming / being on the beach, definitely Whale.
yeah, I'm not a huge beach person, and I have sadly I have only a few very fond memories of going to the beach, but one of them is going to Whale Beach. So special spot in my heart for Whale Beach. You made it
good
on my
beach.
top 15 list.
Well, there we go. So that's really cool. So the Northern Beaches took a third of the list, including spot number 1, which is so super cool.
We have to. It's literally in our name, Northern Beaches.
It's true.
It'd be shocking if we didn't.
Eastern Suburbs is not called Eastern Beaches.
Exactly. Guys, we're going to head to some music now. We have a very exciting song coming up. Do you want to tell us about this? Because I know it's like your band, your fave.
I'm so excited. So this is brand new Coldplay.
And we actually been brand new this time.
Actually brand new, as in less than a week old. This is Aliens. Please enjoy. Welcome back. This is the 3 p.m. Takeover, Radio Northern Beaches 88.7 and 90.3. That was Red Hot Chili Peppers, The Longest Wave. And before that, brand new Coldplay, Aliens. Really cool song. They've just released 5 brand new songs last week. So if you have not heard them yet, you should go check them out because they're really good.
Didn't Coldplay only release a new album very recently?
No, they released 1 song.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm getting confused by.
Yeah.
And was that the one with the Chainsmokers?
It was.
I really like that song.
Such a good song.
Really, really good.
And it's good because it's so Coldplay, but it's so Chainsmokers.
Yeah, that's
it's like
the thing.
Exact match.
Like sometimes that artists will do collaborations, and you can kind of be like, oh, it's obviously more this person, or completely different. But that one somehow was just like weird, perfect blend.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy town.
But anyway, we have some super exciting 3 p.m. Takeover news, which we can't wait to share with you guys.
It's a 3 p.m. exclusive.
It is a 3 p.m. exclusive. Victoria?
It's a little sad as well.
No, it's an exclusive. It's exciting.
It is very exciting. But if you guys are avid listeners, I'm sorry to say that the show is ending in August.
It is.
We're finishing. It'll be 2 years. We're going to hit 100 shows. And then a couple weeks later, I'm moving to London.
Woohoo!
Which is insane. And I don't think it's really sunk in yet. But I'm really excited. And I hope you guys are excited for us and supported us through the whole thing. Thank you so much. If you're like just tuning in for the first time, you still got like 3.5 shows left.
Yeah.
And you can catch up on all our shows on Mixcloud and SoundCloud and YouTube. So no fear. If you really miss us that much, there's like 100 hours of content to get through.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But yes, that's a thing that's happening. I've been quite nervous to announce it actually.
Well, it's quite exciting to announce because now we can talk about it. So for the next 3 weeks on the show, we're going to have like special London segments to get you ready.
Oh,
So it's really exciting.
Oh,
and
I
we're going to
feel so
start
special.
that. Yeah, we're going to start that right now. Which is so exciting. We are going to do the ever logical and completely factual BuzzFeed quiz.
I mean, if it's not a BuzzFeed quiz, it's the only advice I take my life from. Yeah.
Is it even a quiz if it's not a BuzzFeed quiz?
Is it even true life advice if it's not from a BuzzFeed quiz?
Exactly. We're going to find out exactly where in London that you should live.
This is important because London's really big and I need to know where to live. So this is actually very handy. I haven't worked it out yet, so thank you.
It is. So basically, it has a north, south, east and west, like Sydney.
Like most places do.
Like a lot.
They have all 4 directions.
True, but smaller cities don't talk about like the north, south, east and west so specifically.
Yeah, that's true.
It's more of a big city thing.
Yeah.
So you've got that. And
London's huge. They talk like southeast and northwest. They do like
in between directions.
Yeah, the in between directions.
Mind blown. Maybe you're supposed to live in an in between direction.
Or maybe I'm meant to live like right in the centre. Like,
or maybe you're meant to live like right on the outskirts.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You should move to Scotland.
Okay, so here we go. Question number 1. Pick a European city.
Okay.
Paris, Berlin, Barcelona, Krakow, Dubrovnik, Stockholm, Rome, Lisbon or Prague.
I'm going to have to go with Berlin.
Good choice.
Yeah.
It is a nice city.
It is.
Pick a food. Dumplings, smoked salmon, sushi, fried chicken, cereal, chorizo, kebabs, oysters or quinoa.
Dumplings. I love a good dumpling. Yeah.
Plot twist, you should not move to London.
Yeah,
you should move to Asia.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I'm going to the wrong continent.
Okay. Pick a news outlet. The Financial Times, The Guardian, The Jewish Chronicle, BuzzFeed, Daily Mail, The Times, The Huffington Post, The Telegraph or Mumsnet.
I mean, I feel like I should choose BuzzFeed just so the quiz will favour me better. But I don't know. What do I even read more? I guess I read Huffington Post or The Guardian. I'm probably going to read articles from more.
Yeah.
Huffington Post because it was founded by a female. I'm feeling very feminist today.
Good. I like it. Okay. Pick a shop. Selfridges, IKEA, John Lewis, Topshop, I Shop Locally, Urban Outfitters, Harrods, Waitrose or Ryman's.
I shop locally.
Very nice.
Thanks. More that I'm lazy. I'm like, what's actually close?
Yeah. Okay. Pick a Game of Thrones character.
Oh, no, I don't watch Game of Thrones. I know all the characters, but I don't watch Game of Thrones.
Well, I'm going to butcher these names because I don't watch it.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, because they don't look very name-like.
Okay, Tyrion, Arya. That's the one I never know how to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
Jon Snow, Joffrey, Daenerys, Hodor, Ygritte, Cersei, Caitlyn. Is that all?
That's it.
Okay, even I struggled through that. Well, neither of us actually watched the show. I'm going to pick Arya because she's cool. She's the Maisie Williams. She's the young girl.
Oh,
yeah, she's
that's
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a condiment. Barbecue sauce, tomato sauce, mayo,
Sriracha?
sriracha, Dijon mustard, whole grain mustard, wasabi, onion jam, or you hate all sauces. That's the one that I would do.
Oh, that's hard. I think I'm going to go with onion jam. Sounds really good. Like a caramelized onion jam. Oh.
They are, and onion jam is nice actually.
How Aussie of me, like, yeah, just put it on sausage roll.
Okay, pick a tube line.
Oh no, I don't know anything about the tube lines.
Oh no. Well, I'll tell you a good one.
You have to help me.
Okay, so Piccadilly, Jubilee, Overground, Northern, Central, you cycle, you walk, you take cabs or rail replacement bus.
Oh, everyone loves a rail replacement bus.
That's what everyone will pick.
As if that's anyone's first choice.
Okay, you don't want the Overground because that's expensive.
Should I just pick the one I like the sound of? Mm-hmm. I like the sound of Piccadilly.
Piccadilly is a very good line.
It's
it takes
cute.
you to a lot of main places.
Piccadilly.
So it's good.
It sounds sweet. It's like something you could name like a bunny rabbit after or something.
It's like the line you'd get if you work right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
It's like the working area.
Okay, cool.
Do it. Okay. Pick a Craig David hit.
Okay.
Rise and Fall. What's Your Flavour? Rendezvous. Fill Me In. Rewind. 7 Days. Walking Away. All the Way. Or Craig Who?
Oh, I'm torn. These are good songs. I'm either going to go Walking Away or What's Your Flavour? And I instantly kind of love, what's your flavour? Tell me. Okay, let's go, what's your flavour?
I think you should.
Okay. Where ought I live?
Do you want to find out?
We can find out after the song.
Okay.
We'll keep these guys waiting.
Yeah, we'll find out after the song. Okay, what's our next song? This is someone that you love.
Oh my God, I'm in love with Lorde, and she brought out her new album, and I may or may not have been listening to it kind of nonstop. This is Perfect Places, and I think it's a perfect song. And we're going to find out what the perfect place for me to live in London is after this. So stay tuned, guys. Have a bit of Lorde. Welcome back. This is the 3 p.m. takeover. That was a little bit of Lorde of her new album. Very exciting. I am in love with her new album. Have you been listening to it?
Not a whole lot. I do love her, but I just haven't quite got
You
around
would have
to it
heard.
yet.
You would have heard a few of them that have gotten sort of, I guess, in the charts. I don't know how to say it. Like Liability has been in the charts a little bit. That's
I've
a really
heard
good
that one. And then obviously Greenlight, because that is like massive.
Greenlight, but she pre-released that one, and that's an incredible
Did
song.
she? Oh, is that why it's such a big deal already?
That she released that one before the album, so it got a lot of pre-screen time, and I think it was to like help promote the album. But more importantly, tell me where I should live in London. Let's catch up before we hit. We're going to head into quote of the week in just a moment, but got to find out where I'm meant to live. I've got to know.
So, the place that you should live is, drumroll, very good drumroll.
Thank you. It was pretty terrible, actually.
Hackney Wick.
Oh, okay, that sounds.
Which has a cute little name.
And another name, like for when I have my Piccadilly bunny, I can get another one called Hackney Wick.
True.
Perfect.
So Hackney Wick is near Stratford, which is northeast London.
Okay.
So it's a good area to live in.
That's up near one of the stadiums, isn't it? Northeast is a stadium.
It's near Queen Elizabeth Stadium.
Yes, there we go. I know some things.
So it says, you are creative and you don't need to follow the herd. You want the freedom of urban living, but want to be close to a canal.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know that was something that I wanted, but turns out.
A converted warehouse in Hackney Hick would suit you very well.
Oh, a converted warehouse would be cool.
It's kind of cute.
That is cool.
My mum always used to want to live in a converted lighthouse.
Oh, how very round the twist of her.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to live
in round the twist, they live in a converted lighthouse, yeah.
But imagine it's like so skinny and you have like 20 floors in your house.
Yeah, that would be aning.
And by the time you put a lift in the middle to get to all your floors, that would take up most of the room. And everything would need to be circular.
It needs to be circular.
Well, it would. Like all your like desks and like things.
Well, all the walls would be curved. Yeah, it would be frustrating.
That's what I was trying to say. What walls that are circular?
Walls that are curved.
Curved. Okay. Walls that are curved.
Okay, so I am on quote of the week. I am Madam Quote. Madam Quote. We only have a few Madam Quotes left.
I know. There we go.
That's sad. But guys, I've got an exciting one, which I've sort of pulled into the news of a new adventure for me, moving to London. Mm-hmm. Now that we know I'm going to be in Hackney Wick.
Exactly where you're going to be.
Exactly. How freaky would it be if I actually moved there?
So strange.
BuzzFeed knows all.
It's like a really small place from what I can tell. So.
But I mean, I probably will because BuzzFeed is like omnipresent and knows all, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, my quote is from C.S. Lewis.
Ooh.
And here we go. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a bit, I think it's good for, new adventures and starting new things. So I think it quite fits, and I hope it fits for you guys. Hope you go, wow, what an inspirational quote. My whole week has been made. I'm just going to go out and change the world. I hope that's how you felt after every quote of the week.
Yeah. Definitely. But it's sort of, I feel like it's implying that my past was negative. How dare it?
Yeah, it is a bit like that. I know what you mean. Like, I don't think it's trying to be taking too many personal shots, but I do know what you mean.
But it is just a little bit.
I'm more focusing on the, like, you can start from where you are and change the end. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, like, you can start afresh, start something new, which is exactly what you are going to do.
I am.
Living in London. We're so excited for you. Oh. Even though the show is ending.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be very, very exciting to try new things.
And we're going to make our last few weeks incredible. Like, we have a special coming up because we're going to have the start of August to be a special. So don't think we're skipping over that. And it has to be the best special ever. So if you guys have a theme for our August special that's been hiding in your back pocket for the last few months, we need you to know that we need to know it.
Yeah, now is the time to let us know. And straight after the special, the next week after that is going to be our final show ever. We are having a massive extravaganza. You do not want to miss it. More details will be coming out in the next week. So keep an eye on your Facebook page and listen to the show next week to hear all about it.
And more importantly than it just being our final show, it's going to be our 100th show.
Yes.
Guys, we're hitting triple digits, which is crazy.
That is so many. I remember we did like 50 shows. We had a party when we hit 50.
Yeah. And we were like, wow, 50. Wow. And now we're like, wow, 100. Wow. It's insane.
Triple digits is huge. But we can't wait to celebrate with you guys. So make sure that you are writing on our Facebook wall if there's any music that you want to hear.
Yeah, you've only got a few more weeks to have your favourite songs played on air. Let us know. And again, let us know about any special themes you want us to potentially consider. Otherwise, have a great week, guys. Stay warm in this chilly weather, and we'll catch you on Friday for the retakeover and next Wednesday for a brand new show. Bye.